Hello everyone. It's been a while since I went ahead and uploaded a video. As I may have said earlier, um, whenever you try to do too much, too fast, it always ends badly. Um, doesn't matter what it is, doesn't matter how it's done. Too much, too fast is always bad. For a while now, I've been struggling with the second one. Not so much have I been dealing with too much, but I've been trying to deal with it too fast. And it's been catching up to me. So I decided to go ahead and ease off and get some things done and relax a little bit. Um, it's easy to assume that when we see someone move against resistance, that they are strong. And that when you see someone get carried away by a resistance, that they are weak. But there's a third option, and that is to remove yourself from that resistance. It's important to realize this because we don't actually get stronger when we fight against resistance. We may not get stronger when we allow ourselves to get dragged away by it either, but where we actually get stronger is when we rest. When we tap into our dormant state. You're not trying to make anything work. You're not getting torn up by the storm you're trying to fight against. And you're not just letting it carry you wherever it may carry you, relinquishing all control that you may have to it. You simply remove yourself from the storm and allow yourself to rest. That's when you actually repair. That's when you actually get stronger, is when you rest in that natural state. Trying to deal with a personality disorder by overcoming it is trying to do too much. It just is. Trying to do nothing about it is akin to getting swept up by it and just carried off, and to have no say in any aspect of your own existence, your own life outside of that disorder. That isn't you. You might see yourself as yeah, I'm this disorder or that disorder, but you're really not. It's something that happened to you. Now it's become a part of you. It's important to acknowledge that part. But it's also important that you learn to let go of the notion of trying to make it right. It's already just fine as is. You're already just fine as is. All you've got to do is to remove yourself from the storm. When you remove yourself from that storm of all those people trying to convince you that you're no good, when you remove yourself from the storm of making the assumption that you're all bad, when you remove yourself from thinking that I can't do this, I can't fight this, I can't be any other way. Remove yourself from those storms and just be. Right now, it's a very difficult concept to convey. We live in a world right now where we are constantly being asked to speed up. And our answer to that is to speed up. This seems the only way to become or to remain practical, to acquire more and to win. That may be a decent way of acquiring baggage. It's not really a good way to build yourself. When you build yourself to become stronger, it's a process that results from you developing from within, moving out. It's not something that you develop by taking something outside of you and attaching it to yourself. Even when you take what is outside of you and you put it in you to become you, it has to become you and add to you in a way that you grow outward rather than becoming possessed by what you have accumulated outside yourself. If you really want to get stronger, if you really want to have a say in your own life and the direction that it takes, if you really want to rule your own life rather than being controlled by the impulses that you may have, and the important thing to realize there is that choices are thoughtful. They are heartfelt. They are made with considerable consideration. They hold up a lot better over time than impulses do. Impulses are erratic, they're chaotic, they're crazy, and change frequently, quickly. And what you thought you were signing up for one day, the next you feel as though you've been cheated. But if we want to be strong enough to choose for ourselves the direction that our lives take, we have got to learn to slow the world down. If We try to speed up to match it. We've failed. We've allowed ourselves to be carried away by it. It doesn't take strength. It doesn't take any strength at all. Now, strength is what allows us to choose. But if we allow ourselves to be ruled by this misconception that to fight the power that presents itself on the opposite side, that resistance, the storm that we perceive as oppressing us, if we allow that to control us, then we will only become weaker as the storm tears us further and further apart. Real strength is in the ability to step back, to remove yourself from that storm, and to allow yourself to rest in an environment that allows you to choose when, where, how you choose to move forward on your own terms. Otherwise, you're just a puppet. Be better than that. We all have the potential. Few of us act on it. A moment of happiness does not trump a lifetime of happiness. Take the hit now. Enjoy life more later. See you in the next video.